on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Pirates played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Zach Wheeler starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play, that ball is absolutely crushed. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
The shortstop.
To the plate now, Terry Mooney. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Fred Wiggins, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball. I got a ball.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And plenty of room for Anderson, and there's one away. Got a chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. This guy stole over 40 bases last year, Matt. Over 40. That's a big number, especially in today's game when guys don't run a whole lot.
At the plate now, Christian Murray. Pitch out, nothing doing. Mooney leads off first with 1 away. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Back up the middle. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Stepping in now, Owen Christian. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Now another 0-2.
Nope. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Pitch outside, the throw. Castro's tag was on the money. He's out at second base.
I think they're going to continue trying to apply pressure on this pitcher, who has struggled. But the problem here is that by getting caught, you've basically gotten him off the hook. He's not getting a lot of outs, so I think you have to let your hitters keep swinging up there.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. And that's the 3rd out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Elijah Wiggins, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. Your eyes on that double digits. There are very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
That brings up Alec Bohm as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Phillies go down quietly there. They still trail 1-0. Now is Brian Brummett. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
A sweep is always nice, particularly when you're the visiting team. Even though this isn't a division rival game, these two teams have a long history of being rivals, so this is a very important game.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
At the plate, Tyler Wiggins. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The Buccos already have the early one-run lead, so they're off to a good start trying to finish the series with an exclamation point.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Standing in now, Edward Arnold. No balls and one strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So to get his day started at the plate, Ivan Delgado trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Hey!
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
He's running, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian.
Next to stand in is Christian Brummett, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0, and it's fouled away. Arnold is off of first with 2 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Miller is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jimmy Fox, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the AB now. Mike Schmidt is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Wiggins has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty, you talked about.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box, Garrett Anderson. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Next up is JT Realmuto, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. Pirates on top, 2-0. And now Terry Mooney singled in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Nope.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Fred Wiggins.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Fred Wiggins, flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Miller is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Christian Murray, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they're on top 2-0. So here's Starlin Castro. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Second baseman, Starlin
Popped up. Arnold has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Brad Miller.
Stepping in next, Brad Miller. First pitch on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Hard hit towards center. Brummett is there, 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Brummett's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies down in order. They're down 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. And that one yanked just foul. A 1-1. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Brummett.
Ready now is Brian Brummett, a winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Brummett brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Hey, that was an absolute fantastic diving catch and a really great effort. And I don't want to take away from it too much, but if you look closely at his route, it definitely was not the most direct way to get to the baseball. He didn't take a good angle initially, but let's credit him for making the adjustment and laying out for the catch.
Plate now, Tyler Wiggins. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That ball is absolutely crushed. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
To the plate now, Edward Arnold. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball 1.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So the next to bat will be Ivan Delgado. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Fouled off. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh.
My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just...
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now.
For the Phillies, the left fielder.
And now the first pitch.
McCutcheon.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. It's 1-2.
The count is
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
To short. And that's out number 1.
Now back, the designated hitter, Alex Bohm.
So next to hit is Alec Bohm. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Fox struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, Devo, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
In now, Mike Schmidt. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Phillies strand 1, still down 3-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Christian Brummett comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Dylan Cease, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 84, Dylan.
So now to the plate, Terry Mooney, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And there's ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Fred Wiggins, high in the air out to center field. Miller is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Murray, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2 balls.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into Into the box, Owen Christian.
At the ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. No hits to this point. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Home half of the fifth coming up. Bucks out in front, 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. This one's flared out toward left. Mooney onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
JT Realmuto.
Now one down with the bases empty. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Murray is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping up is Starlin Castro. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Nope.
Now a change up, but it misses just a little below the zone. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here comes the 1-2. In the air now, out to right field. Wiggins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, here is here's the first pitch. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Yep, it's 3-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Tyler Wiggins stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First offering on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he'll be back in standing up. A runner at first with no outs here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Miller has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next to the Pirates, the first baseman, Edward.
Next to hit is Edward Arnold. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box now, Ivan Delgado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Fouled away. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
To the plate now, Christian Brummett pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Plate, Terry Mooney, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
1-1. Chopper to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Hector Rondon gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Fred Wiggins will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
3 runs already home here. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 7 and the Phillies nothing. Now it'll be Brad Miller, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
2-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
50th pitch of the game on its way. High in the air out to center field. Brummett is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Digging in next, Andrew McCutchen. He grounded out last time up. First delivery to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, this guy's been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. And digging in is the outfielder, Christian Murray. Pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Ground ball left side. Schmidt has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Owen Christian.
Next, it'll be Owen Christian. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled off. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Standing in now, Brian Brummett, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing, and he pops him up. Fox in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The batter, the third baseman, Tyler.
So now here is Tyler Wiggins, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 0-1, no strikes.
Now the 1-0. Two and 1.
That's in. Ball 2. Ball 3.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. 1 hit, 1 left. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Pittsburgh leads this one 7-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Alec Bohm. First pitch on the way.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In now, Jimmy Fox. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
So now to the plate, Mike Schmidt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Tony Watson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Edward Arnold. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. Watson has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. That's out.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
High in the air down the right field line, and foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Popped him up. Real Muto is there. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ivan Delgado.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Ivan Delgado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Softly hit to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Terry Mooney is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Fred Wiggins would be next. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. Fred Wiggins is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball well outside. On the ground to third. Gloved by Schmidt. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Pirates 8 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes Anderson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Struck him out.
Up
next, here is JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's a fly ball well hit. Wiggins is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The back, number 13, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. This is foul right side.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
This is line to left. Murray gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. Pirates on top, 8-0. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Christian Murray. Now the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Lined back over second. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
At the plate now, Owen Christian, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that sits right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Archie Bradley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Brian Berman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to the Pirates catcher. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Line drive to left. McCutcheon is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Now at the plate is Tyler Wiggins, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box, Ivan Delgado. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as this side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Pirates lead it 9-0. Now to the plate, here is Brad Miller. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 1-1 to count. Popped straight up. Wiggins moving to his left. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And there's one away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jimmy Rollins. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
As a look, now the pitch. Andrew McCutchen comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner on third. All even now, 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Popped up. Arnold has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alec.
So here's the Phillies DH, Alec Bohm. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Pittsburgh jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Elijah Wiggins wins his 3rd of the season. Zach Wheeler was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error, they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. In the National League Central, the Pirates combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 9-0. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Cleveland Indians snapped their 7-game losing streak as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 7-3. The Chicago Cubs defeated the visiting Giants, 5-4. The Marlins launched 3 home runs as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals, 10-4. The Reds pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine, 3-2. The Braves finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the visiting Blue Jays, 5-4. The Padres smacked 15 team hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field, 7-4. The Rangers got 18 hits as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks, 13-7. The Boston Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Nats, 6-5. The O's got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Rays, 5-0. The Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the South Side, 5-4. The Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits